Hello everybody, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. We are down here at Eckad Ceradan, about to talk to the man himself. Look very different than you did up there at the Breefields, my friend, I gotta tell you that. We had ridden down here last time after a long search for his camp, not very easy to find. Just below the hill right here on the other side of these ruins. We had ridden down here from the Eckad Dagaras and come all the way down. And we have got a question, a quest chapter 11, the Blockade. Let's read the history on it once more since it's been a while. Ceradan has gone on ahead, Gnarlo, and established a camp in the Windfells. He planned to investigate the state of the road that runs through Enedwaith and Dunland, for he worried that it had been blocked by hostile Dunlending clans. Go now to his camp far to the southwest of here, on a hilltop in the Windfells. Help him with his investigation. I know he will be happy to have your help. Indeed, I'm sure he will. So why don't we go ahead and talk to him here? See, chapter 11, the Blockade.
We have few friends here, and I fear they are becoming fewer.
Things are not right in Enedwaith, Gnarlo. As we have come further south, it becomes more clear to me that the plans of the wizard Saruman, told to us by Elrond, are more advanced than even the Elf Lord believed. You tell Ceradan of your encounter with Wadu of the Ukluth, and he nods grimly. We have few friends here, Gnarlo, and I fear they are becoming fewer. Wadu may speak for us, but I am not convinced that his clan will listen. Already there are more clans in Enedwaith than just the Ukluth, and they are hostile to us. Travel a short way to the north and see what has become of the road. I fear it has been blockaded at the command of Saruman. So we investigate the road north of Eckad Ceradan for evidence of a blockade. That we can certainly do. We are going to go on up this way. Let us mount up on our horse and check the road to the north. Now, can we get out this way without a earth-shattering fall? Well, of course we can, because we have safe fall. There we are. Well done, and I'm so happy that works on a horse as well. Now, right up here is the road that we need to follow. He wants us to travel along it and see if it has been blockaded. And I'm willing to believe that that is going to be a high possibility here. Hope everyone's been enjoying the Yule. It is going on for, I think, one more week. Today's the 2nd, and I think it goes on until the 9th. Gotten just about everything I want. I'm just kind of filling in the corners. You'll notice Gnarlo is at level 72. And Glenorin, my dwarf, I think he dinged 90? I think he dinged 90 this morning, so yay! We got the message, a red level quest came in the mail to him that he is summoned to look for survivors at Isengard, whatever that means. That is still a long ways ahead of us, I believe. But it's nice to be seeing these quests open up like this. We're only 15 off the level cap now. And yes, I would say there was some kind of blockade here. What would you say? Deserter shield bearers and some small boots. The Kingsway Gate. This, of course, being the Kingsway. Let's see on our map here. This, of course, being the Kingsway that went all the way up to the north. If we go up to Region, in fact, let's go on out to the full map. We'd be down here in the Enedwaith, and this is actually part of the road that goes up this way, the Kingsway. This is the road that should be traveling up this way and connect down here in south of Breland. And if you remember, right up here, it's blocked by brigands. So down here at this end, it looks like it has been blocked by Dunlendings, perhaps. Yep, new deed, little wonders. We'll have to see what this new deed is. You have found a pair of hobbit boots. Ah, is that what that is? Alrighty. Let's come on up. There's a banded strongbox. I wonder if this banded strongbox contains papers and other trinkets of worth. Inside the coffer, you find a report and a sword with ancient markings. Collected the ancient sword. Alright, collected the hastily written report. Let's see what might be in this wooden chest as well. Stuff worth taking. Yeah, some silver coins. Yeah, that's all good stuff to take. Let's see, can we go up any further this way? Or nope, that's pretty well blockaded there, that's for sure. At least we ain't got to fight through all these folks. Deserter Captain. Interesting outfit. Interesting outfit. Let's go look at these small boots here. Can we right-click on them? These small boots may have belonged to a child, although their style suggests an adult. Perhaps a hobbit. This appears to belong to a child, though it does not seem to be of the Dunlendings. Perhaps one of the rangers of the Grey Company may be able to unravel the mystery. Bet they just might. Talk to a ranger at Enedwaith. Alright, we'll have to go and see them as well. We are going to ride back to the Enedwaith now. Imagine, let's see, Enedwaith is much further to the south, I believe. Let's see if we can ride up this way. Let's see if this might be a better way, a shorter way of getting back to the camp, rather than crossing all the way back around the other direction there. Because it was just on the other side of this ruin that we're going around. Hopefully up this way. I think the road led up to the ruin back here as well, with a turnoff, so I'm thinking that this should do it. Of course, if we were of, once again, a level appropriate, we would have to be fighting our way through all these crows and wolves and all. But that is not really an issue for us right now. Back over here. Yep, there's the road. Pathway. We should be, let's see, down this way a little bit, perhaps. Thinking down here and to the left. Yeah, I think this was a much better way to come around. And then right off over here is the camp. Good. Much better way without having to climb up all these. See how the oxes and the oxes and the crows are on the same spawn table together, and the ox with the flies flying all around his tail. We're not going to make a comment about that, but other than well done, devs. Good to see. It is strange that we must risk our secrecy to gather provisions for the long journey. There must be a better way. I agree with you. There has to be a better way. Let's talk to Ceradan, bring the report and everything back to him. Take a look just to see what it may say. Ancient sword. Sword is very old and has changed owners many times over the years. Let's see what the report says. We should be able to read it. Hastily written report. The road north has been blocked as you ordered. Anyone traveling this way will need to pass by us, and they will have some troubles if they are not approved. Kuthak and Sarkud took their bands north once the blockade was in place. My clan was glad to see them go, but you are wise and must know best. Enclosed, find a sword we took from an upstart on the road. He put up a fight, but was no match for one of my archers, who shot him from hiding. You will find the sword interesting. That's not good. Not good at all.
This confirms what I feared.
Ceradan takes the report from you and reads it with growing concern. He then marvels at the sword. This confirms what I feared, Gnarlo. One of the Dunlending clans has been ordered, likely by Saruman, to blockade the road north and to slay any who seek to pass that way. This sword is of ancient make. See the markings here in the shape of horses. This is a sword of the Rohirrim.
The former bearer of this sword may still be alive.
Chapter 12, The Bearer of the Sword. The former bearer of this sword may still be alive, Gnarlo, but injured and near death. There may be a chance that we can save him. Perhaps the hostile Dunlendings who stole his blade did not finish him. He may have tidings of Rohan, and it is that which we hope to join Aragorn. They could be of use to us as we journey further south. Begin at the blockaded gate north of here, and follow the road south, Gnarlo. You may be able to find this fallen Rohirrim and save him. Find the fallen man of Rohan along the road and try to save him. All right, we can do that once again. And we will once again go up this way and then use our safe fall. Let's see, let's grab it here. Where is it at? There we go. Well done. All right, let's mount up once more. Won't worry too much about the lantern light because, heck, whenever you're as good a burglar as I am, you don't mind a little bit of a light. It's kind of like, in the situation as, think of James Bond, you know? When you're a super spy as good as he is, you can just go around and tell everybody your name. Or at least the name that you go under, you know? Kind of like the Jason Bourne thing. Love the old theory. There's some wonderful theories out there that, you know, of course his name is not James Bond. James Bond is just the name that he goes by. It's the code word for all the 007 agents. They all adopt the name James Bond. And it looks like we have found a fallen soldier. Let's dismount and take a closer look, shall we? Is this a man of the Rohirrim? It looks like it could be. It looks more like a Dunlending, actually. Ooh, the corpse of Wadu. Alright, well that wasn't good. The bearer of the sword is not one of the Rohirrim after all. It was Wadu, and he is dead. Well, Wadu is definitely not going to be helping us win over the favor of the surrounding tribes, is he? I think that particular plan is come to an end. Let's see, we should be able to actually ride through this and come out the other side, I think. I'm on Min. Yeah, everything here should be gray, so while it's not really thematic, and it's not really, let's say, another corpse, and it's not really, that's how we say, very kosher, let's just pretend that my burglar abilities gives us the skill to sneak through their camp and come out the other side without being spotted, shall we? And you notice the ox is gone to be replaced by a wolf now. So we are learning everything on that spawn table, aren't we? And we are really knocking down the chapters, too. Alright, Ceradan. Problems are bigger than we thought, man.
Why would Wadu have borne such a sword? What brought him to that road to die?
Ceradan listens to your account, and his confusion is evident. I am sorry indeed to hear that Wadu has been slain, but I cannot understand how he came to possess the sword that was taken from him. It is without doubt a sword of the Rohirrim, and the men of Rohan are no friend to the clans of Dunland. There is a long history of war between the two, and I fear that if Saruman's plans continue to bear fruit, there will be war again. Why would Wadu have borne such a sword, and what brought him to that road to die? Was he so overmatched in number that even such a well-crafted sword could avail him nothing?
His family must be told of his death, and the sword returned to them.
Chapter 13, The Sword Returned. It is no use dwelling upon such mysteries, for we may never know the answers to them. He spoke of his family to you, did he not? They must be told of his death, and the sword returned to them. You will likely find them at Lanark, the village of the Ukluth in Nen Leglen. You should ask the people there until you find his father, and bring him both the unhappy news and the sword. It may seem cold, but perhaps the death of his son at the hands of another Dunlending clan will soften the father's heart to the Dunedain. Wadu may still help us in our errand, though he be slain. All right, so we are looking for Lanuk in Nan Laglin. So let us take a look here. Gnarlo is down here, and I'm willing to believe that might be it right there at that milestone. So let us ride down, cross the bridge, and then the first right. So let's see what we can do here. Ride back to the north again. Get our safe fall ready. Over the edge we go. Ooh, and I clicked it a little bit too late. I was just a little off on the icon there. But we did manage to survive it. All right, so we are going slow. That was a major fracture, wasn't it? Indeed. 30 seconds, so 60% and minus 60. Oh yeah. Look how slowly we're trudging along. All right, so we are going to head on down. Head to the south. We're going to cross the bridge over the river in the canyon here. And then it should be our next right, as I am predicting where Lanuk is going to be. And then it's just a matter of finding his father. Yes, Erdan did have a couple more quests there. But once again, it kind of shows just how you just kind of zoom on along, especially if you've been following the quest and following the epic line here and using all the experience to level up so quickly. Something that we will see, you know, from a very different matter and have already seen from a very different matter. Is that the reflecting pool off to our left? Yes, yep, there's the reflecting pool, just in case we want to join any instances. But as we've already seen with LOTRO, you know, whenever you get that level appropriate stuff going on. Is this it? Yeah, there we go. Let's see if that's where we're needing to go. Almost missed the turn there. I wasn't looking for a dark line. Gnarlo, is this going to be Lanuk? I'm thinking so. Let's see who the stable master is.
What have we to say to each other, Devodiad?
Yep, this is the Lanuk travel location. Alright, so we've got a swift travel back to Bree now, and to Ekad Dagaris, and to Karas Galathon if we want. Wow. Seems like all roads lead to Karas Galathon, do they not? Okay. We're going to travel on up the hill here. Let's see if we can find his father. I see a ring on our map. Is this Wadu's father? Suvok. Yep, that looks like Wadu's father.
Speak not to me of Wadu. He is a coward and no son of mine.
Speak not to me of Wadu. He is a coward and no son of mine. The silence following this proclamation stretches awkwardly for too long a time. Suvok reads your expression. He is dead. Then his chance for courage is ended, and I mourn only that. No, I will hear no more of it. If you have words of Wadu, tell them to his sister. If the powers were just, Nona would have been the son and he the daughter, for she is like iron and could make her father proud. With the clans all around the Ukluk preparing for war and chase closing in upon us, the only good thing Wadu ever did for us was rid us of his cowering presence. Okay, so now we need to find Nona, his sister, and give her the sword. I am thinking that I was going to say out in the field, but judging by that ring, it looks like she must be further north here. Although there are several rings, aren't there? Is that Nona? That is Nona. All right. Hello, Nona. I like your tats, girl. Let's talk to her.
Wadu was not the fighter our father Suvok wanted him to be.
Oh my God. All right, let's try. Nona listens sorrowfully as you recount your discovery of her brother's death. There's the briefest trembling within her deep eyes, then it is gone. The emotion mastered, Nona stares at you sternly. Wadu was not the fighter our father Sovich wanted him to be, and when he spoke to him, which was really, Suvok was cruel. I tried to give Wadu the lessons he needed, lessons in the sword and the axe and the ways of fire, but I could not teach him the courage he needed. My words to him were harsh. If it drove him to his death, I would have them back.
After our argument, Wadu went to the dwarf halls in Thrar's Combe.
Chapter 14, The Distant Dwarf. After our argument, Wadu went to the halls of the Korak, the dwarves, in Thrar's Combe. But what he saw there I do not know, and he would say nothing to me when he returned. These halls have been abandoned for countless years and have a fair reputation. No one goes there. Korak, Ukluth, or Dragluth. Did Wadu find this sword there? I cannot explain it. If you go to the dwarf halls and learn what my brother saw there, I will repay you with the knowledge of these lands known only to the Ukluth. I have never been to the halls of the Korak, but they can be found far to the east of here, in the northern mountains of Thror's Combe. So explore the dwarf hall in Thror's Combe. Alright, we can do that. We are going to call that an episode right there. It's been about 20 minutes. Let's back on out, have a smoke. Let's see where we need to go. We need to go all the way over here into Thror's Combe. Ooh, look at there. Looks like Theta Doom might have a house over here. Doesn't that look like some kind of a weird dragon cave or something? Anyway, it looks like we're going to be looking for some dwarf halls in this area. Maybe there. We'll have to see. But in the meantime, we are going to have a smoke. Thank y'all for coming along. As I said before, the Yule Fest goes on for another week. So do enjoy it. I need to move everything on my screen over to the right, don't I? Didn't think about that. Everything, because I've had it narrowed down, had it in the window while I was doing some of the Yuletide stuff, so I could watch videos in the background, and everything shoved out to the middle of the screen again. We'll get that fixed before we play again. In the meantime, thank y'all for going along. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for your comments and all. Let's all have a good 2017, shall we? And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.